Hello guys, today's video is about introducing you trap operators, where to place traps, how to be sneaky with traps, and know where your trap placements are. If you're interested, keep watching. If you're not, and or you think my input on trappers is stupid, well guess what? I'm not the one watching the video wasting my time. Anyways, you guys enjoy. Lesion is a very powerful operator. His role has been changed from a strong utility and powerful information gatherer to more short-range roamer to late-stage rush denial and plant denial, essentially bringing him into his more intended playstyle of trying to stay alive as long as possible to throw as many goo mines but closer to the objective and even maybe a couple on popular plant sites. His nerf was very understandable and arguably deserved. They want his ability to be more of a, hey guys, I'm going to slow you down and know where you are, instead of, hey guys, I can kill you with 6 goo mines. Every time you place a goo mine down, you will only be able to see it from 10 meters away, only if there's no object to obstruct your view of them. The purpose of this is to push the player to be more aware of their goo mine placements, which I think helps players be more knowledgeable of not only where to place the trap, but callouts as well. There is also no initial damage, so once the enemy hits multiple goo mines, you only get knocked down to 6 HP once, and it will keep ticking the enemy every 2.7 seconds until you take it out. How do you work with Lesion? Well, let me tell you. Again, if we're in Thorn Room, right, they're going to be pushing in all different directions. The most common direction is barrels, and if you don't know where that is, I've made a call-out video for that, so if you guys want to check that out, make sure you go in the description. But this is where barrels is, and everyone always comes through this window. So if you want, you could always just put a goo mine right there, because no matter what, unless they have an IQ, they're not going to be able to see that, and they're going to hit it. So then that's when you know that someone's going to be in barrels. Another thing that I would like to do, like let's just say we're like in daycare, which is right here. I usually do this. I will put one right here, and I would put it right where the stairs are. To the fact that they're like, they can't even see that, especially when they're like walking up the stairs, because they're not focused on that. They're focused on going to the objective, right? So if you put it in a certain spot on the stairs itself, they're not going to be able to see it because it's just so fitted well, especially in the way part, right? So they're not even going to see that at all. And then let's talk about like the big open spaces like this, for example. Let's just say we're in office, right? And they're going to be pushing through cafe or something. What you want to do is you can either put it right in the middle, or like in their blind spot to where they can't see it. Say I'm an enemy, right? I can't see that. I can't see it at all. Like I can see it here, but why would I be looking down, right? I would be looking up to see that corner right there, to see if anyone's going to be popping up from there. So when an enemy actually comes and pushes through, they're going to hit that. It's so invisible to the floor where you practically can't even see it. So the fact that like you have it right in the middle of the door frame is an actual perfect position for it. Another thing that I usually do is I would just like start stacking them on hallways, and even if they are noticeable or not, if I have 2 here and if they see this one, they're going to take that one out, but they're not going to look for another one because they just think, oh, you only placed 1 here, because obviously you're going to place another trap somewhere else. So make sure you do that as well if you really want to. If you want to be that kind of Lesion, stack up on hallways, because hallways are always going to be used in every direction possible, so I would recommend it. Kapkan is a very interesting trap operator. His traps had the ability to kill enemies with 1 trap. Now that has drastically changed. It now depends how high or low you place them and how much armor the enemy team operators have. If you're a 3 armor attacker, you'll get hit 20 HP, 2 armor 40 HP, 1 armor 60 HP. Therefore, if you're 3 armor, you would have to hit 5 traps to die. 3 if you're 2 armor, 2 if you're 1 armor. It's understandably agreeable to lean towards his traps to work more as slowing the attackers down while taking significant damage than just dying after running through 1 door. He is also a very powerful trapper, if you know how and when to place his traps right. Random spots throughout the maps are the best, if you're looking forward to a hard rush push. Best way to use his ability is to use 3 of his EDDs outside of the objective and save 2 for within. Okay, let's talk about Kapkan now. Yep, okay, let me tell you guys exactly how I play him and what I do. Please make sure to put it into their blind spot because they can't see it. So let's just say I put one right here and they're going to be pushing through back alley, right? Obviously they're going to drone and stuff, but that's obvious. But if they knew there was a Kapkan on the other side of the team, they're going to expect you to put it in like simple common areas. Like if I put it through this door right here, obviously they're gonna look for that. So if I don't put it here, and if I don't put it here, usually by the third time they won't check it because they think, oh, you know, maybe this fucking Kapkan's dumb. And you see that? I didn't see it. I can't see my trap at all, especially if I was pushing. Like if I was aiming down my sights and pushing, I'm gonna hit it because I can't see it. See, now if you put it on the other side, you're obviously gonna see it because it's way more visible. So make sure you always put it in the blind spot of the enemy because they can't see it at all. And like I said before in the earlier of the video, make sure you put your Kapkans in random spots of the map. Be that opposite Kapkan. Put it in random spots of the random throughout the maps. Put it in random spots where you think someone actually is going to just go there for no reason. Just put it there because you know, you might end up actually getting that assist. This is my favorite spot right here. Is I would put one right on top of here because again, they can't see it unless they actually decide that they need to like look all the way around the meeting room hallway table to see it. But that's usually not the case. They will usually just push here, look here. If no one's here, they're gonna push and boom, they're dead, right? So like again, put it in the blind spot area. They can't see it from that door, so they're not gonna see it from this door unless they're pushed from, you know, behind, but that's usually not common that they push over here. Last but not least, like I said, always buy the objective. I will put a Kapkan right here. Again, whether it's noticeable or not, you always have those 50-50 cases that they might actually hit someone or not because they're in the most common spots. Some people forget about the common spots and they hit it and they make a mistake. So, you know, even if it is in a common spot, put it there anyways because it is going to help you in the end. If you want to be tactical and use an ability to find all the traps, IQ is your best bet. Her ability is used to find not only traps but default cams, velt cams, echo drones, the objective when Vigil uses his ability, Elamines, alibi holograms, Jaeger's ADSs, bandit charges, lesion mines, Kaid's electrified claws, Meister cameras, basically anything that runs on batteries, she will see it. She's a very useful operator that some people actually end up forgetting how tactical she really is. Another attack operator is Thatcher's EMP grenades. He practically destroys and or cools down anything that runs on batteries as well. He is more common to be picked and banned because of how much his EMP grenades can do and cause frustration towards the defending team. But if you're lucky enough to play him, especially in a ranked match, take the chance. He is your best bet. If you guys found any of this helpful, please like the video and subscribe. It really does help me to know that a lot of people are watching my videos and actually learning something from them, so I really do appreciate it. If you guys want to see different operators and how I use them or how to use them, let me know in the comments below. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. You can either put it right in the middle or like in their blind spot. So when an enemy actually comes and pushes through, they're gonna hit that because it's so right. So even if they can see it, just like start stacking them on hallways.